Christmas Eve appetizer world, and I really have nothing to do that with. And so maybe you're like me and you are going to be doing that entertaining coming up for either Hanukkah or Christmas Eve, and you may very well need something like what Joe was about to talk to us about. So Jeff, this is from Joe, this is from the Cook's Essentials. It's a 3-tray buffet server and warming tray. We're saying goodbye to it. The price is phenomenal at $58.97.
Oh boy.
I know.
Yeah.
And then it's on an easy pay of $11.79. We're saying goodbye to it. And so I want you to make sure you're getting it before it sells out, K46607. So talk to me about why I would need this warming tray and serving thing. What's going on here?
This is a great serving piece because you're getting all of these pieces. So each of these are 2.5 quarts, and they come with their lids, and you have a server slot right here. So you can put your serving utensils with the buffet, leave them in here. You're getting this great hotel pan, which when you put 2 quarts of water in here is going to keep those dishes, act like a chafing dish, but you're not dealing with any sterno. You've got this wonderful base, which goes from 180 degrees on the low setting up to 280 degrees on the high setting. So you can even get a little sizzle, which you're hearing with the bacon there and the bacon wrapped shrimp. So this is a phenomenal because it's 25.25 inches here, 13 plus inches wide. So it's substantial in terms of its footprint, but look at all the food that we're serving. And this really is the great thing. Right?
So it's not about baking in here. It's really about that keep serving, making sure that it stays warm.
Exactly. It's going to hold your food. And we recommend holding no more than 3 to 4 hours when you're doing a buffet server like this, because you want to keep the food out of the danger zone. And the amazing thing about this is that temperature setting, the high setting, will keep the food out of the danger zone. And when you lift this 2.5 quart out, if you want to hold that for a second, you can see we have our water right here. So that's keeping these inserts nice and warm, keeping that food at the right temperature.
And so it won't burn on the bottom if you have that.
Exactly.
The water
Isn't that
in there.
brilliant? I just love it.
Do I need to, let's say if it is 4 hours, right? Thank you. Let's say it is 4 hours, and do I need to go in and tap off that water every once in a while?
Actually, it doesn't evaporate that quickly. We're actually, you probably won't need to tap that up at all. I think you're going to be fine through that period of time. I just recommend 3 hours because you want to change the food out. So, yeah, just for that very basic reason. But look at this. We've got all of our sides. So while the oven is occupied with the turkey, because, I mean, on Friday, we did 7 24-pound turkeys. And let me tell you, our ovens were just hopping all day long. It was like a 12-hour shift. It was amazing. But you want to be able to have that oven space to do the large bird, and then have the chafing dish, have the buffet warmer server, so you can have all your sides accessible. And again, those lids can be facing forward, so you could have your serving pieces just like this, and those slotted lids go right back on, just like this. So
now,
with the mashed potatoes.
What is this done? Stainless steel? Is it stainless
steel? It is, yeah. It's stainless steel construction, dishwasher safe. That's not an issue there. And then, of course, the pan itself is heat safe to 350 degrees. So I can use it as a hotel pan in the oven if I want to. Here you see we actually have this set to the high setting. So we did the hors d'oeuvres in the oven, and now what we're doing is we're leaving them out here on the warmer base, and guests can come in and help themselves. So whether we're doing
looks like little spinach pies.
Yeah, a little phyllo dough spanakopita, and then over here we've got some jalapeno poppers, so we can use the fancy asparagus tongs and do the bacon seared shrimp, and then also the jalapeno poppers.
I'm getting ideas from I was actually today doing a Pinterest to see what kind of hors d'oeuvres I was going to actually do in my kind of heavy hors d'oeuvres, and I'm coming up with these. I love that, the spanakopita.
And
what do you have here?
Here we've got all of your sandwich fixings. So we did the brats with the sauerkraut. Where's Rick Domeyer when you need him, right?
Right.
There they are, and then the meatballs. So we can do the meatball sandwiches. So for the football game, you know how Sundays go around our households, right? Everybody's watching the game. So now what you can do is you can put all of these goodies out. People can help themselves, and you don't need to do as much work because it's all out, and you're just helping yourself at the buffet.
Oh, yum.
So look at that, the French dip.
Oh my gosh, that
Ooh,
smells so good.
I know, doesn't it?
This is going away. So if you're looking at this thinking, I know that my daughter is now taking over Christmas, or she's taking over the big Hanukkah celebrations, get her one of these. Please do that. It's $58.97. First quality, first run. We're just saying goodbye to it. It is a 3-tray buffet server that also has a warming tray as well. The price is phenomenal, but then you also have 5 months to pay for it of $11.79. And if you do give this to her as a gift, or him as a gift actually, then you actually have until January 31st for returning purposes, which is pretty great during this time of year.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I'm going to head back to the oven
Okay.
because we actually have a surprise in here. We did a
you do?
big ziti.
Ah, fantastic.
And so the baked ziti is actually in this 8-quart hotel pan. Look at that. That is a phenomenal amount of pasta with meatballs and sausage. Look at this.
Oh my gosh.
And then we can put it right down on that warmer plate right there,
Yeah.
directly, right? And then we can turn that temperature all the way up and hold that nice and warm. That's amazing.
Just question for you.
Yes.
This huge pan right here, the hotel pan, about how many servings do you think of this ziti that you just did?
This is easily 25 to 30 servings, 8 quarts right here.
Wow.
That's the capacity.
Okay.
So when we use it as a chafing dish and have the water in it,
Yeah.
I recommend 2 quarts of water in the bottom because it's a big dish. But once you don't want to fill it all the way because
Yeah.
if you put those inserts in, you're going to have a flood,
Yeah.
right? But this is just perfect for that. And we can actually put this in the dishwasher to clean it up too.
Okay.
All of those inserts, the lids, etc., perfectly safe for the dishwasher. And then, of course, if you're going to do the English country house breakfast, look at that.
Oh.
You've got the sausages, you've got the beautiful waffles there. Look at that, and the bacon. And guests can help themselves. You put it out on the sideboard, and they just help themselves.
See, this is a great tool to have in the kitchen, a great gift for the cook in your life, and maybe even the new cook in your life. But $11.79 for the next 5 months to get it home from Cook's Essentials, and which is our brand here at QVC. And you guys don't, and nowhere else but Q, right?
That's exactly
you
right.
can't get it anywhere but here,
Yeah,
which is
and we're
awesome.
going for the sausage and the bacon.
Yay. Alrighty, K46607. And Chef Joe, you're going to be back with
Yes, ma'am.
our what do you call that? 3-tier collapsible storage cart.
Yes, ma'am.
So we're going to tell you all about that. It actually